Sometimes some stories have no charm, but sometimes some leave us with great impact. This story opens with a boy named Qian. He was running for his daily tasks, as we all do. After graduating from university, he did many jobs but got fired all the time. He had experienced the politics of office work and now he had to reach his office. He was there just 9 seconds earlier and got in. Time passed and the difficult period came when he had to decide on his lunch. After eating lunch, he decided to play a game. But the boss is a pain in the butt and finally, the time to leave. But the boss stopped him and asked for a copy of the files and Qian refused him. The boss got angry, and our man was relaxed and left. But wait, that was just a thought and he sat to do overtime because he didn't want to get expelled. At night he got a message from Yang about playing a game. By chance he opened the link. He was shocked and a golden light from the game took our man away. Now he was in the game and Yang woke him up and everyone was leaving for the attendance. But our man didn't get it. He was stressed, and he formed thinking what to do, but he was frustrated with his idle thoughts. He was thinking of going back and suddenly a screen opened. He got a general profile of himself and Richest appeared and told him that he could make money in this game. Richest gave him some investment and Qian decided to waste it because after wasting it the game would asset him. He had some rubbish thoughts and Richest told him the terms and conditions. He got nothing so asked for some time. Now he opened the laptop and came to know that the technology in this world was amazing. He thought of opening a game company because with that he could lose all of his money. He decided on the name and Richest registered it. The last reminder was also given to him about keeping everything a secret and he had only 2 weeks for the formation of a game. Suddenly Yang came in and asked him about making a game. Yang showed him a web for his work and Qian was surprised to see that. Now he started making the game and he was enjoying demolishing all of his money. He made a driving car game and selected the finishing point. He had done all the formalities and published the game. Now Qian was checking the updates of the game, and he was happy because no one had downloaded it yet. Yang got him lunch and the boys decided to play a game. Yang finished his lunch fast, and everyone got involved in the game. They were frustrated. Somehow the game finished, and Qian was thinking that he missed that time because after graduating he didn't have the time to play games and give time to himself. But now he has vicious thoughts about his present life and Mr. Chow. The content creator and most popular show of his was the roast of the bad games. He was wandering for new content and found the game. He tried to play it but failed, and he again tried and failed because Qian had not set any serious terms. He decided to make it, but how can he? Because according to Qian it was representing life so no one could win it. Xiao was trying again and again, and he really thought that it was a life-based game because no one can win life without putting in effort and facing difficulties. Anyhow he won it after 8 hours, the most stressful 8 hours of his life, but he found nothing at the end. This was the most stressful part. He screamed out of his frustration. Qian summoned Richest and asked about the progress and suddenly he heard some students talking about his game. He ran to the dorm and saw his web. He was shocked to see that his game was being downloaded many times. Yang showed him Qiao and when Qian watched the video, he got angry because Qiao's video was about the roasting of the game, but it developed interest in people. Yang also wanted to play that game and Qian tried to change the description, but it worked nothing. He was stressed. Yang also got frustrated after playing such a waste shit and Qian was stressed for his money. On the other side, Mr. Li was informed about the new companies of the games and the secretary was trying to play with him, but he fired her. Now Qian was looking for a way to waste money but fund the ways to make money. Now he looked at his progress and it was incredible. Richest told him the profit and said it was again invested and Qian was stressed. He got his next task, and the time limit was 1 month this time. He was very stressed because he lost all the money he was thinking he could get, and Yang asked him to play a game. He refused firstly but agreed after his force and they started playing it. They failed because of Yang, and everyone was angry with him, but when Qian tried to scream at him, he got an idea. Now Qian started following Yang everywhere because he wanted to get his mission completed out of Yang, and Yang was stressed because of his weird behavior. He tried to run but Qian stopped him. Yang asked for his motives, and he asked him to work with him and make a game for him. Yang refused and he was about to leave but Qian stopped him and said he made the game which went viral, and suddenly Yang turned and started buttering. He said he had no experience of making games, but he'd help him and left to get some knowledge, and he was with several books to make a game. Shen found him dumped and said they could make the game with the process Yang had told him already, and at night when Yang tried to read the book he slept. Shen was happy because he had chosen the best wrong man for his job. Now in the morning Shen was stressed about his new goal. He started thinking about making a new game and got nothing at first, but suddenly he got an idea. He searched for some information and came to know if he'd develop a mobile game then it'd be a waste and he'd get money as a result. So, he summoned Yang, and they started discussing the project. Yang gave him a point of view and our idle man was the devil. He supported Yang in his stupid plans and Yang was happily sad to hear such warm words from him. Now they were eating food and Qian gave him the work to write the background of the game and Yang wasn't sure about that. But Qian was fully sure of his decision. He asked for a suggestion and Yang started giving him the rubbish suggestions. Even Qian was stressed but asked him to join the company and they decided on the salary. At night Mr. Li was going and his new secretary told him about the progress of their company. It wasn't in good condition and Li called him by the wrong name, and when he corrected him Li expelled him. Yang was sleeping and Qian was happy about his achievement towards making money. He even checked the games. Now Qian and Yang were eating lunch in the restaurant and Yang was very happy about Qian's politeness. But Qian was thinking about his plans to get money. Yang finally got a good idea, but Qian refused it because he only wanted rubbish stuff for his game. Qian brainwashed him so Yang would not think of such ideas more. Now they were on a boat, and they were discussing the plans for the game. But they were giving a bad idea to the driver. Yang was very warm about the background and stuff like that for the game and Qian was only thinking about the game. But they were still very close. Suddenly their clumsiness messed up and they fell into the water. Now Qian showed him Rowan's profile. He was an artist, but his profile was filled with useless and rubbish stuff. They decided to conduct a meeting and they got the call. Yang introduced themselves and Qian started talking about the terms. They decided on the great budget and Qian told Ruan to use his creativity and he could change whatever he wanted to. Ruan was touched by Qian's words and Yang was stressed. After the meeting Ruan was also stressed. Qian assigned Yang his work and now he started thinking about how he could waste investments in that game. He was making strategies and had vicious plans. He bought the most useless music and accessories for the game. On the other side, Ruan was busy studying the requirements for the game and his friends were stressed to read such a piece of shit. Ruan was also stressed but he stood up and started cheering everyone. They decided to nail it anyhow and Ruan started working. He was very persistent in his work, and he didn't watch for his health. Yang got the stuff from Ruan and asked Qian about the name. Qian told him the name and he scheduled it. In the morning Yang told him to publish the game and they discussed the description of the game. But Qian had some other thoughts. What is this? If you want to know more then subscribe to our channel and leave us with a comment.